What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time seeing anything on this channel, welcome. This is going to be the second reaction I've had to a Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. I did a reaction to the first one. This is the second one. I think this is the final trailer before the actual movie comes out. There was a little bit of theories. I think we already saw some of the Sinister Six during that. I had a theory. I wasn't sure if it was Lizard or if it was Scorpion, but Electro, Sandman. I feel like that might have been the destruction from Electro's thing because there was lightning. That definitely would have been Electro. But Sandman, I'm not too sure. I know some people were theorizing that, and Vulture makes sense if we're bringing that back. Mysterio would make sense if we're bringing that back. But Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro for sure. The other three, it could be Sandman, Lizard, and then one other dude. I don't know who it would be. But that's one crazy Sinister Six. Um, my actual thoughts on the trailer before. I mean, you can go watch the video. I think it's better if I just jump right into it. Forgive me, my voice is a little shot right now. I went to go see a soccer game, and there was a lot of yelling. It was great. We won, but still, my voice is a little dead. So I'll do a lot more screaming, and my voice will be even worse. But yeah, I just came back from the game. It's about 10 p.m. I can still be a little loud, but I won't be too loud, mostly because of my voice. Anyways, with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into it in three, two, one. Oh, that was Electro. He looks different though.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal.
One
That
week.
was when you found out.
That's kind of sweet. That's wholesome. I guess your life wasn't really normal though. You're still Spidey.
Where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man.
I heard this is going to be a very depressing movie, actually, and you can see that in this.
From every universe.
Oh, that's him. Okay, that's Spidey. I gotta focus extra hard here. Ooh, Doc Ock is back, baby!
You're not Peter Parker.
He is Peter Parker, just not your Peter Parker.
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others
Wait.
out there. We need to send them back.
So they know Tom.
This crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with...
Oh, okay, so she didn't forget his name. So they didn't know, they didn't forget that Peter is, okay. Well, they did, they probably did, but they fixed that issue, okay.
Into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
They all, yeah, because they all did die.
Sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Oh, Peter's gonna try and save them because he knows they all die fighting Spider-Man. He wants to protect them. That's kind of sweet.
You're not gonna take this away from me. Peter.
Bro, it's Jamie. He wants to save you guys.
You want while the world.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's such a good touch on the Sandman.
I can't save everyone.
The Lizard! Bro, Lizard, Electro, and Sandman. Green Goblin, Lizard, Electro, Sandman, Doc Ock, MJ. It's the Gwen Stacy moment.
What's happening?
Who?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
Who's they?
December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters. Tickets on sale November 29th. Spider Monday.
Who's they? Who's they? Tell me who's they, please. Oh my god, bro, that's amazing. Wait, so who is he saying? I'm sorry, I can't protect everyone because her hair looked a little red. Her hair looked a little red. We didn't see Tobey Maguire, we didn't see Andrew Garfield, but maybe, you know what I'm thinking? Okay, I don't want to get people really depressed, but I think what's actually going to happen, I think we're going to get glimpses of each of their deaths. I think we're going to see we're going to see, obviously, Tobey Maguire, we're going to see, excuse me, we're going to see Tobey Maguire, we're going to see Andrew Garfield, but only because Tom Holland Peter, is going to see how these guys died. That's such a good touch. That's such a bro. That's so clever. That's why it's such a depressing film too, because it's like Peter has to come to grips with like the actions of other Spider-Man and see like even with who he is as Spider-Man. Because keep in mind, Vulture never died. He didn't kill Vulture, and Mysterio's still alive. This is the first time Spider-Man has not had one of his villains die, or any of his villains die. That's so That's such a smart way to analyze and give us a Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Because Peter's a good kid. You know what I mean? Like Peter's a really good kid. And just to clarify, like I know, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's versions of Spider-Man are good Peter Parkers. They're good people. They care about them, but they weren't able to save them. I mean, Doc Ock is a perfect example. I mean, he tried to save Doc Ock, but Doc Ock wasn't saved. It wasn't possible for him to be saved. In that situation. Like he tried his best. And then the lizard situation is another good one. That is a really good one where it's like he tries to help Doc Connors, but it only goes so far. That's incredible. That's such a so I'm thinking like was that MJ? Was that MJ he was talking to? Because it might have been Aunt May. It might have been Aunt May. Actually, you know what? It might have been Aunt May. I'm not too sure. So in the last one, and we see Peter in the beginning of the trailer, he's like teared up. He's I'm assuming that might be after this whole fight is done. Like something has happened. I don't think it's something like, oh, MJ dies. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. Like this is supposed to be a depressing film. That's what people said this before the trailer came out. Like apparently leaks said that like this, well, not leaks, but you know what I mean. Like rumors were that the movie was going to be very depressing. Wow, that's gonna be rough, dude. That's gonna be rough. But I like the spin on it. You know what I mean? Like I like the fact that it's also like sad for the villains. You know what I mean? And Peter's never met any of these guys, but they've met Spider-Man. They've met Spider-Man. They know who Spider-Man is, but this Spider-Man doesn't know who these guys are. And then he hears about from Doctor Strange how these guys all die because they're involved with Spider-Man. And it's like this Spider-Man doesn't know these guys, but he wants to help these guys. Like that's such a Spider-Man thing. You know what I mean? Like they are bad guys. He doesn't know them. They are villains, but he wants to save them. Like that's so good, man. That's so good. Oh, I can't wait for this movie. By the way, I'll probably put a review out for this movie. Like, I'll go watch it. I'll come back. I'll probably have a little discussion review on it. I'm not really, the right person to do reviews. That's why I don't normally do them. I don't like reviewing stuff. Even when I react to things, I don't like reviewing them. I don't like critiquing, you know what I mean, too much because I think it's really like everyone has their own, like, privilege to create something and you should just enjoy it. And plus, I can get critical, but I don't like overdo it or try to. Um, but man, bro, I just want to discuss the movie. I just want to be able to discuss the movie. This and the Batman when they come out. Oh, my brain is gonna explode, dude. My brain is so good too because I've been waiting for Spider-Man to feel like Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the other two films. I think the other two films, especially the last one, dude, it was so good. It was so good. I said Far From Home, right? I meant No Way Home. Excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna say I was like that last one was so good, and I was gonna say Far From Home, but I was like, wait, didn't I say Far From Home at the beginning of this? Um, I meant No Way Home. When I was introducing, I meant No Way Home. I'm pretty sure everyone understood what I meant, but yeah, damn. So I think Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire will be in this, but I think you'll see it in Doctor Strange is like showing in the multiverse. He's showing glimpses of how these guys die, and you see Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and that's their cameo. I don't want to depress any people and be like, oh, we're not getting another Spider-Man in person. You know what I mean? Like actually fighting against the Sinister Six. Like I know we won't want that, but I don't know. I was like, feel like you can get really messy with that, but like it's almost too much like Spider-Verse, you know what I mean? But I like this. This is really cool. Like, and I also don't think we're gonna get like a this is Gwen Stacy version of MJ. This is Mary Jane version of MJ. But I don't know who he's talking to though. Like who he's talking to. It looks like she's too short to be Aunt May. It could be. I don't know. MJ's like Mary Jane version? I don't know. I don't know. But they're doing the Gwen Stacy thing, which I think is interesting. Something I don't think will happen is MJ dying. I don't think MJ is gonna die. But I do think we're gonna have a change with all these characters. Whatever happens at the end of this movie, I'm pretty sure is gonna change Tom Holland's Spider-Man's universe. Like it's going to do something where he has now all these villains. You know, it'd be so cool. I don't know how this would affect the other universes, like the Sam Raimi like trilogy and whatever. I wonder if these villains are gonna stay, but like they're always gonna have a little bit of respect for Spider-Man that he tried to save them from dying. Like they are gonna stay, like they're gonna live the rest of their lives in his universe. But they're also gonna it's gonna be like you know what I mean? Like we can have the villains there, but also it kind of makes sense why we have villains like Spider-Man's like Rose Gallery, but like keep in mind in the MCU, every time we have like a big villain, usually they're either killed off or there's some reason why they're not showing up anymore. Um but with Spider-Man, the best villains are in from Marvel. The best villains are in Spider-Man's Rose Gallery, but so many of them are just as strong as any one of like Iron Man's movie villains or Captain America's movie villains, and it doesn't make sense for them to not do anything, but to also not be like part of a major film. You know what I mean? And I think this is a good way, it's a smart way, if this is what they're trying to do, for Marvel to be able to put these characters in the MCU to have Jamie Foxx in like that's you have Sam Raimi like version of Doc Ock and the Green Goblin, the classic guys, all in the MCU as they're like reprising their roles, but also make sense why these characters aren't like mainstay. Like they have their own movie, that like this is Electro's movie, this is Doc Ock's movie. It's like because this is a movie of how they're introduced and how Spider-Man keeps them there, but also keeps them alive, and how they can kind of not want to destroy the world every single day, but like not like I don't know. I feel like it's a way for just it to make sense why they wouldn't want to kill Spider-Man right away. Like I'm sure some of them still want to kill Spider-Man even afterwards, but like they have at least some kind of weird sense of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh, actually, you know what? I do know that well, actually, they wouldn't know that they die. I don't think, because Doc Ock's like, you're not Spider-Man, right? But I mean, why would he want to hurt Spider-Man? Because at the end of that movie, it kind of seemed like he was sympathizing with Peter because he was fighting his tentacle things. So this is like them in between their film. I mean, Electro looks completely different, but I like the redesign because the last Electro, let's be honest, lots of special effects. Plus, I don't like blue. I don't like blue for lightning. I know it's such a small, picky thing, but Electro has yellow lightning. Like, this just looks so much better. But yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see any more Spider-Man stuff or comic book stuff, or you're looking forward to any more reactions on the channel, or you just like what you see on my channel and want to see more kinds of stuff from my channel that can relate to this or anything else, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys again, and also with the bell icon and subscriptions, you'll be able to see me right away when I post again and again and again. With that being said, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next Spider-Man related video or the next video on my channel that you'll be willing to watch. Take care, peace, and goodbye.